Guys, everyone can fuck up their manifestations so easily by not changing their thinking. Of course you can fuck it up. How are these dumb bitches telling you, I can't fuck it up? How are they not understanding that you fucked it up in the first place? That's how it manifested. You are a powerful manifestor already. Of course you can fuck it up. You already did. I'll say it again. Of course you can fuck it up. You already did. At the moment in the squad, there is my latest course called Fuck the 3D. And in that, you'll understand about mental diet, why it's so important, and how that means circumstances don't matter. Because what you're mentally assuming all the time is going to be the circumstances you do want, not the unfavorable ones you've already created. And a lot of you aren't getting that, and the 3D throws you, and you think, oh my God, how can I change this? The fact is you created it. So if you created it, you can change it. And the way to do that is to get on top of your diet mentally in your mind of what you think all day. So mental diet means like a diet, like a food diet. What are you eating, consuming all day? What kind of thoughts are you consuming as a consumer of thoughts, like a consumer of food? So if you're not aware of what your dominant thinking is every day that's causing your reality to fuck up, then get my mental diet diary. The latest one, part 2, is dropping tonight. So Australian time, so morning time US. And this one has already dropped. And inside it, we're keeping track together as a group in the squad, all keeping each other accountable on our thinking, both negative and positive throughout the day, each day, and keeping track with a tracker, and then reporting back inside the squad at the end of every week. And yesterday's report back was very eye-opening. A lot of people were like, whoa, I didn't realize I was having as many negative thoughts and as negative stories and not keeping on top of my mental diet as I thought. I thought I was doing really well. It's quite a shock. Okay, so if you want to get the mental diet diary, it's part of Fuck the 3D, and this is now an extended course inside my squad because it's become such a valuable course for people because they're not understanding why the circumstances don't matter and how they can fix it if it's gone wrong. So guys, if you have a circumstance in your reality right now, a third party, your SP told you to fuck off and die, you've lost money, you've been scammed out of money, you've lost something, you've had a bad health diagnosis, all those things are changeable. I know that sounds bizarre. I know that sounds like magic, but the thing is, circumstances don't matter because you created the circumstances, therefore you can change them. And in this video, I'll show you how. So guys, if you've never watched me before, I'm Loz and I talk mostly about self-concept to change your reality because your concept of yourself creates your state, which creates your reality. And then if it's a fucked reality, you've got to accept that you caused it. And a lot of you don't get that yet. A lot of you get really thrown by what's happening out here and then you think you're stuck with what's happened. You're not stuck. So guys, my latest course, Fuck the 3D, goes into this, and there's the mental diet diary that will help you. Now, when I say mental diet, I'm talking about what you're consuming all day, and that's what you've got to keep on top of. And if you don't, oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Samar, for that. If you don't, you'll create more bad circumstances that you don't want, and you won't change the ones you already created. So you've got to keep on top of your thinking, like a journal or a diary inside your mind, like, what am I thinking all day? Or when you do have the negative thoughts, oh, fuck, change those immediately on the spot. You can't just let them run. A lot of you think you're doing techniques and thinking it's helping you, but you're letting your mental diet that's negative run the rest of the time. And a lot of you aren't aware of what you're thinking and doing the rest of the time when you're not doing the techniques, when you're not affirming, when you're not flipping the story, right? Changing the story that you just had in your mind, when you're not doing a visualization, when you're not listening to a sleep tape, when you're not watching a video to help you, you're actually arguing in your mind with your SP. Oh, thank you, darling. You're thinking about the circumstances from before. You're ruminating on the breakup. You're thinking about the money you lost and when am I ever going to get it back and how's that going to happen and how, okay, how you're going to fix it. You're doing a whole lot of things all day you're not aware of. And the whole power of manifestation consciously is to become aware. That's how you become a conscious manifester. You have to become consciously aware of what you're currently doing, currently thinking. And a lot of you aren't. And that's what the mental diet diary is all about as part of Fuck the 3D. Because if you're not aware, how are you going to change it? Most of you aren't fucking aware, and that's what most of my account is about making you aware of what your thinking is. And a lot of people think I'm being negative, like, oh, you just told me all the things I'm doing wrong. I'm like, no, I'm telling you what's causing your reality so that you can then change it. And they're like, oh, a piece of something on my mouth. So you understand that's why sometimes I sound like I'm being negative, but what I'm doing is I'm pointing out to you what you're currently thinking that's causing it. A lot of people don't have that analysis ability like I do. I have, for some reason, an amazing ability to analyze people pretty quickly. I don't know why I've got that. I think maybe it was because of years and years of therapy and also my time as an actor where I had to analyze characters. But I can read you pretty quick based on your question, and especially if you do a live question with me like this and you give me more information, or most especially if you do live coaching with me one-to-one on video in my squad. And what I will always uncover is what you're actually thinking that you don't realize you're thinking. And that's what this mental diary is about. So if you don't want to do fuck the 3D in the squad, guys, just create your own diary. But this is really specific and gives you all the things you shouldn't be thinking and the things you should be, and then you can keep track, okay? Because most of you aren't keeping track because most of you don't have a fucking clue what you're thinking. So something bad's happened in your 3D and you think you're being positive by doing a few affirmations at the beginning of the hour, or you're doing some robotic affirming shit that some dickhead taught you to do because robotic affirming is cool now. And then the rest of the time, you're letting your mental diet go to pot. You've got McDonald's of the brain and you're not realizing it. And you're eating and consuming for the whole hour. Only part of it is good food and the rest is McDonald's. The shitty thinking, the unfavorable circumstances, the how is this going to work, the arguing in your mind, the thinking of the old story, the old memories coming up and making you upset, etc. So many of you are doing that and you're not aware. And as Neville Goddard says in his book, The Power of Awareness, it's the power of awareness that we're meant to be doing here. That's what makes us powerful. You are all manifestors already. That's not the power. The power is to become aware of what you're currently manifesting with your thinking and then changing it. Everyone's already a manifestor, guys. So when people go, become a powerful manifestor today, you already are. So anybody selling you that shit is selling you like a scam. Here, I'll teach you how to manifest. No, bitch, you dumb piece of shit who's just trying to sell me stuff and make money. I am already manifesting. Can you please uncover for me why this is already manifested? Oh, I can't do that. I'm not like Loz. I don't have that analysis ability. I just jumped on the bandwagon of manifestation because it's making people money and I'm making a shit ton of money just regurgitating what other people say, but I don't really understand what I'm saying. Can you analyze your own thinking? If you can't, come and do live coaching with me or come and get the mental diary or come and join the squad and the mentors will analyze what you're doing with your fucking dumb question in the Q&A forum that reveals all the shit that you're doing wrong. Not a dumb question, but a lot of you aren't realizing you're actually regurgitating your circumstances in the question, the old story in the question, and it reveals a lot about you just in your Q&A forum question. If you guys aren't aware of what you're currently thinking that's causing your reality, you're going to have a very fucking difficult time changing it. And I don't mean to scare you, but so many of you have been sold you've drunk the Kool-Aid of I'm limitless. No, you are limited. You know how you limit yourself? By thinking shit. Sorry, I can't fuck this up. Yes, you can. You can. All manifestation consciously is becoming aware. So if you think all day, I'm the woman who has it all, or nothing goes wrong for me, and then the rest of the time you're thinking, oh my God, this has gone wrong. Oh my God, it's not here yet. You're fucking up all this thinking you were doing that was so positive. So you aren't the woman who has it all. So you aren't the person who didn't fuck up. You're fucking up. You're not the woman who has it all at all for that rest of the hour, are you? So if you don't become aware of what you're fucking thinking, you will continue to fuck up the thing you're now trying to manifest consciously, positively, and you won't succeed. And then you'll wonder, where is it? And you'll constantly be looking at the 3D because you're still doing it all wrong, because you're still thinking all the old shit that caused the circumstance. You guys getting that? A lot of you don't. And a lot of you have been sold the Kool-Aid of, you can't do this wrong, you can't fuck this up, you're limitless. Really, bitch? Well, then where the fuck is my manifestation? After listening to you for so fucking long, telling me I'm limitless, where the fuck is it? Oh, maybe you're actually doing a few things wrong, like got a really bad mental diet. Well, no shit, because, hey, it ain't here yet. Right? Think about it. If you really were limitless and you really were doing everything right, where is it? And I know it comes at its own appointed hour, but a lot of you have been waiting years, okay? And a lot of you get it and then lose it. Don't you? Admit it. A lot of you have got your manifestations like your SP back and then fucked it with your old thinking. So you can fuck it up, can't you? Those of you who are being really honest with yourselves will know that's true. Those of you who made the money and then lost it will know that's true. So you can fuck it up. So you can limit yourself. Yes. Yes, you fucking can. And I'm not being negative here. I am literally teaching you what Neville Goddard would teach you. He never taught you to think one magic thought and everything would magic away. He said, what is your mental diet? What are you fucking thinking all day? He said that without the swear words. And a lot of people who are teaching you law of assumption are fucking all forgetting that huge, huge part of assumption. It's what you're dominantly assuming. And if what you're dominantly assuming is absolutely bullshit, shitty, negative things, what do you think you're going to manifest? What you've mentally been feasting upon, as Neville would say. Like old bad thoughts that ESP doesn't want you, that you fucked it up and lost the money, that what the doctor said is true and you're going to drop dead in 3 years or whatever this bad circumstance is. Just a bad example, but you know what I mean? A lot of you are so stuck on the circumstances and you think you're doing this magic thing called manifesting, but you're not aware of what you're dominantly thinking all day because you're doing the technique. But what are you thinking the rest of the hour, the rest of the 24 hours? Do you know? Keep track of it with my mental diet diary. Come and join the squad now at subconsciouslaws.com or in my link tree. It's only $35 to join this month and you will get the whole extended course. It started last month. There are 4 videos and 4 workbooks, plus this month's diary, plus affirmations book, plus a huge task at the end. It's an extended 2-month course and you will get it now for only $35. And you can just join for the month. How good is your mental diet? Do you know? Track it and you'll see how shitty it really is and what you need to do to change it. Now, I'm not just telling you in here how shitty it is. I'm teaching you how to fucking change it. So if you want to change your thoughts and actually manifest what you want, get the mental diet tracker, okay? The mental diet diary in the squad now as part of Fuck the 3D. That's so good, Loz. Stop doing techniques. Only stay on your thoughts. Yes, mine's real shit. Well, no shit, guys. That's why you're not getting your fucking manifestations. That's so true. My mental diet is a shit show when I started the diary. Oh, so you started the diary and you realised what you were really thinking with part 1. It was very eye-opening, the post I put in the squad last night where everyone's going, I thought I was on top of my thinking. I didn't realise how much bullshit I was thinking. I had no idea. That's the point of this, guys. It's a progress tracker. And inside the squad, you'll all keep each other accountable. Plus, you get to watch me coaching people live. Plus, I go live every Friday. I didn't this Friday because I was so sick. Plus, there's mentors in there answering your questions. And everyone in the squad really has a clue and knows how to answer your questions. In the Q&A forum, you can ask questions all day long if you want. But if you're repeating your circumstances, please don't. Because that's not helping you. Because you should have a better mental diet than that. And they'll teach you what you're doing wrong, even just based on your question in the forum. Okay, guys? So if you're not understanding mental diet, if you're not on top of it, if you are thinking shitty thoughts all day, then please come and join the squad. It's only $35 a month. Your subscription is absolutely amazing. Oh, thank you, darling. Guys, it's only $35. You know how cheap that is for everything you get in there? Plus, make them obsessed. The original mini course is still in there. It's part of your membership. So if you want to make them obsessed and get on top of your thinking, come and join the squad. Okay, it's a no-brainer, guys. What's this? I know better, Loz. I only watch you and Sasha. Oh, good, darling. Yes, watch Sasha at I Am Sasha Official. All right, I'm going up, guys, now to get your questions. So Q&A. Hang on, guys. Where am I? Sorry about the lateness, guys. I had a phone call and I had to answer it. Wait a minute. Hello. She's so cute. Oh, yeah, how old is she now? She's 12, Molly is. Now she's asleep. What can you do when your subconscious thinking turns negative during affirming? Okay, so this is what we're getting on top of in the mental diet diary. So some of you will start affirming and then start thinking negatively whilst affirming. That's fine because you're going to be aware of it. Oh, fuck, look what I'm thinking. So then write it down or make a note of it in your mind. Like, I keep thinking this thing. Then change it to the thing you want to think. That's when you've got to fight your thoughts, guys, like in the moment as they come up. No, I don't think that. No, that isn't true. Right? Because mindlessly affirming, that's why this robotic affirming thing is honestly one of the most bullshit techniques I've ever seen anyone scammily try to sell you on WhatsApp and on YouTube and Twitter and TikTok. It's such bullshit, guys, because you can be going, I'm the woman who has it all. I'm the woman who has it all. I'm the woman who has it all. And you can think, oh my God, he hates my guts. Oh my God, I've really fucked this up. Oh my God, he's never coming back. Whilst you're doing that, you understand? That's why it's complete bullshit. So I bet you're trying to do it like that, aren't you? You're trying to affirm that way, and that's why you still got negative thoughts, because you're doing it robotically. If you're not doing with it some oomph, like I am the woman who fucking has it all. Nothing goes wrong for me. Everything fucking goes right. I get everything I want and no one takes from me, and I make everything happen because I'm so fucking powerful. If you're like that, affirming, you can't be thinking the other thought while you're doing that. But if you're doing it robotically, 99.9% of you will be thinking all old shit while you robotically affirm, because your mind's switched off, because it's turned to gobbledygook. And that's why if anyone's trying to sell you a course about robotic affirming or giving you affirmations to robotically affirm and then selling it to you, you've just been sold the biggest scam in history. I'd be asking for your money back, right? Because it won't work. And they don't even know what to give you to affirm. They're just basing it on the small little bit of email you sent them, are they? Is that specific to your self-concept? Have they done an interview with you and discovered what your self-concept is to give you the really specific 2 affirmations that are apparently magic? Oh, Nika, thank you, darling, for the sticker. That's what I do in my coaching. I uncover the affirmation to really give you, because I uncover your self-concept. If someone hasn't uncovered your self-concept, guys, they can't give you a magic bean affirmation to robotically affirm, to magic away all your problems. They can't even work out what your problems are based on an email. And you guys are falling for it, and I feel so sorry for you. Hang on, guys. Where am I? Wait a moment. I went to the bottom for some reason. Hey, got your Unshakable Love bundle today. Oh, wonderful, darling. So, guys, Unshakable Love is our latest bundle of mini courses, and you can get it on my website. Track Your Mental Diet in the Squad, yes, or you can track your mental diet in the Squad. So, Fuck the 3D is the biggest course in the Squad we've ever had. Then the 2 mini courses that have been bundled together at the moment are called Unshakable Love. And there's Manifest New Love, which creates your specific person exactly the way you want. Oh, thank you, Jenna. And Unshakable Confidence, which is one of our most popular courses that people really buoyed their confidence up and understood how they could manifest exactly what they want and really got their mental diet in check with that course. And they're bundled together because they really work well together. And that's $150 together. And if you're in the Squad, you can use your discount. Okay, guys, your 15% off discount. Hang on, guys. The diary really held me accountable this week. I needed it. Oh, good, Shay, good. Well, that's the point. Oh, thank you for the duck, Cat. Hi, Dylan. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. Is the diary free in the Squad? Yes, it's part of the course, because Fuck the 3D is part of the Squad. Funny as well. What are we talking about? People keep telling me they're bad at texting, ignoring me. How do I change? They also bail on plans. Well, then you haven't uncovered why that keeps happening. Do you have an abandonment wound from childhood where someone kept abandoning you or ignoring you? And so you constantly assume someone's going to ignore you. You constantly assume you're going to be abandoned because you're abandoned as a kid or ignored as a kid? Or is it just you don't feel good enough and you put this person on a pedestal and you're hoping and waiting for them to call, and then they treat you like crap and then you're surprised, but you've got really shitty thinking about yourself. You haven't fixed your self-concept. It's nothing to do with them. They're not even reflecting you. Check her Facebook group. She has a lot of success stories. Yes, guys, if you go to the free group, Subconscious Laws, there's thousands in there, thousands upon thousands. I just posted one today, an interview I had with someone who manifested their SP to be utterly obsessed with them. Go to my YouTube, subconsciouslaws.com. It was an interview I did a while ago with one of our Squad members and what she'd done to manifest her SP being completely obsessed. It's called He Is Obsessed With Her Now. I think that's what it's called. I just posted a few hours ago. Oh, Jenna, oh my God, a dog on a skateboard. Love it. If we join the Squad, how many days does it take to get accepted? Oh, so if you joined on Friday over the weekend, it takes like 72 hours or whatever because it's the weekend, right? So that's probably what happened. But normally it's 48 hours, guys, okay? Because I've got to check your email, check your paid, because so many people try and join and I'm just like, you have to go to the website first. You're so funny. Oh, thank you, darling. Can you share success stories? Guys, I don't sit here talking about my own success stories. What the fuck is the point of that? I'm so successful. I'm so great. I drive a G-Wagon. I have an SP. I. Yeah, but what are you going to do for me, bitch? Am I going to get a G-Wagon? Am I going to get an SP? Oh, I can't teach you how to do it. I just know how I did it, but I can't actually teach this properly. Guys, I don't sit around talking about my successes because who the fuck cares? It's like a personal trainer sitting there telling you all about how thin they are and you're standing there fat going, yeah, but what are you going to do for me, bitch? If you're watching people who keep going on about their success, do you understand that's completely irrelevant? But you guys go, oh, you got to walk the talk. Go and read the 10,000 success stories in my Facebook group and then tell me I don't walk the talk. Huh? If you guys need success from me, there's a problem. Go and read the success in the Facebook group. But guys, there's like a success story library we're building, but just go and scroll down and type it in the Facebook group. SP, marriage, engagement. Type the word in and all the engagement success will come up. All the marriage success will come up. All the long distance success come up. Write the words you're looking for. Money. Write the word in the search bar inside the group or the squad. There's so many success stories in the squad as well. Like crazy. Is it still 35? Yes. Fuck 3D. Yes. Part of the, but if you don't get it by the end of this month, it won't be 35 anymore. It'll be much more. It'll be on my website as a proper course. So get it now inside the squad, guys, for only 35. Hi, Lois. Hi, Rod. Oh, gosh. I've been working on self-concept like crazy, and my life has been the best it's been in years. Oh, lovely, Moxie. I'm definitely signing up. It was a hood. I was hood for a while. Oh, you were good for a while? Yeah. Hang on, guys. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't find. Yes, the diary is part of the course. It's free in the squad, yes. Loz, I lost it hard yesterday. My mental diary is filled, though. Oh, well, at least you're keeping track, darling. Don't worry. Don't beat yourself up. Serious question. Do you have to know what you want specifically to manifest? No, you can be very general if you want to, guys. Like, I'm a woman who has it all, or I have a luscious life, a luxury life, or everything works out for me. You can do that. But, I mean, don't you know what you want? I would be specific if you can. Please leave it at this price for at least 1 week. It's going to be this price till the end of the month, darling. You are a beautiful queen. Oh, thank you, darling. Guys, I don't answer questions about my own personal life. I just said, if you need success stories from me, you're not understanding this. The personal trainer shouldn't be telling you about how thin they are. If they are, they're a bullshit artist. Because they should be telling you about the success from their training, right? If I sit here bragging about my success, how the fuck is that going to help you? I'm not saying I haven't had any, but I just don't sit here talking about it, and also because it's no one's fucking business, okay? Because it actually involves other people. Like if you asked me about an SP, I would want the person here standing here discussing it with you, not just talking about them behind their back. I did that when I first started my account and I regretted it. So I'm not doing it again, guys. Sorry. So when negative thoughts about SP come up, do we affirm self-concept or news story about SP or both? It's up to you, darling. Guys, if the story about them is really prevalent, talk about the news story about them too. The diary really helped me accountable this week. I need it. Yeah, a lot of you do. A lot of you don't even realise what you're thinking. Can I affirm for two different things at the same time? Of course you can, darling. Hi, Loz. My SP was great at first. Now he's drinking every day. Help. I don't want anyone else but him. Okay, darling, but what happened to you as a kid where you didn't get prioritised? So something happened where you were made to feel not good enough or unprioritised by your parents. And so you've literally picked a person who isn't prioritising you and prioritising booze over you, and you're putting up with it. Why? Because you've reflected out to them, I'm not the priority. So what happened in childhood? He's reflecting you. You picked that person. Why do you want him? Why do you want to stay with the person who's not treating you well, who's not paying you attention? Were you not paid attention as a kid? I know I was with an alcoholic once, and then I realised, holy shit, he's just reflecting my thinking that I'm not good enough. Don't want that fucker anymore. So you've got to fix that, darling. Do my I'm a Priority sleep tape on my YouTube. How can I link being ignored or ghosted to my self-concept? How can I change it? Love you, Loz. Well, darling, look, uncover why you think you're going to be ignored. Like, oh, because I think I'm not good enough, or I think they just don't want to spend time with me, or I think I'm not special, or I think they want others, or I think I'm not pretty enough. Oh, fuck. I better affirm against that. Of course I'm beautiful. Of course they want to spend time with me. Everyone loves spending time with me. I'm their favourite person. Da, 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 da. What's your thought behind why you think you're going to be ignored or ghosted, right? 3D kicking my butt. I was this close to giving up, consciously manifesting. Oh, Julie, I understand. But guys, you've got to understand you unconsciously manifested it, so can't you fix it? Yep, the old story and old thought patterns get me. I'm not new to this. I know better. Guys, look, a lot of us have had shitty weeks or shitty things happen. You've just got to understand shit happens. Then you can fix it. Can I affirm two different things? Yes, you can, darling. Are you repeating the question? Jump back on it. You've got this. Yes. I manifested a free rides and games ticket to the amusement park. Lol, fun manifestation. Oh, wonderful, darling. Loz, I had a light bulb moment. If you spend 80% of the time thinking about the past, that stops self-concept. Why are you spending 80% of the time thinking about the past? That stops self-concept. What the fuck? I'm getting you to spend 80% of the time thinking about your new self-concept. What the fuck are you on about? Are you actually spending 80% of the time thinking about the past and you expect to change the present and the future? No, darling. No, don't do that. Thank you, Jenna, darling. Hey, anyone here manifested being debt-free? Yes, lots of people have, guys. Go and read it in the success stories in the group. I get tired of the back and forth, so I gave up. Well then, darling, why are you here? We don't do giving up here. Go to some boo-hoo, he split up with me, men are trash group, and then sit there complaining about the guy and not realising you did that. The back and forth came from your thinking that he didn't want me, he wants others, I'm not good enough, I get abandoned, I get ghosted thinking, whatever the fuck you were thinking. And now you're blaming him for your problems and giving up even though you're the one who caused it. But go to one of those dating site groups or a girl who says you've got to be in feminine energy and it's all his fault and blame the guy, and you'll never fucking wake up, and then you'll do it with the next guy and you'll blame him, and then one day the penny might fucking drop that it's you. And you shouldn't have given up on you, because all you were giving up on was you, not your manifestation. You were giving up on yourself because you were the one causing it. Please go and watch all my fucking videos. You sound lost as hell. And I mean that in the nicest way. Like, you sound fucking lost if you're saying on my live, I'm going to give up. What? You caused it. Oh, I didn't realize that. I thought this was something magic, like a magic bean, and I was doing the magic techniques. Oh, wow. You've really been watching absolute fucktards, haven't you? Yes, I have, Loz. I didn't realize I was watching morons who don't know what they're talking about. Please stop watching them. I come from an abusive family and SP is not. I fear he won't want me because they are all drug addicted. Lynn, fuck's sake. Who cares about your past? It has nothing to do with you. You didn't cause your parents to be drug addicted. Did you hold the needle against their arm? It's not your fault they were like that. Why are you blaming yourself? Why are you thinking anyone is going to judge you because of that? You've got to stop that judgment yourself in your own mind. Stop judging you. You're thinking other people are going to judge you because you fear judgment. Start saying, I am not my past. My past holds no power over me, and it has no bearing on what people think of me. That's my parents. It's not me. He loves me no matter what happened to me in the past. It's nothing to fucking do with me. Say that. Got your unshakable love bundle. Yes, wonderful. Stop thinking that's way because that's what you'll get. Yep, guys, stop thinking that way because that's what you'll get. What's this? Track your mental diet in the squad. Get what you want. Stop sabotaging yourself. Keep accountable. Squad members, get it? Yes, guys. A lot of you aren't understanding that you're sabotaging yourself. That's what the diary's about. Love your honesty, Loz. Oh, thank you, guys. I listened to Loz and did the self-concept work. Money Magnet mini course was also amazing. Yes, guys, get the Money Magnet course if you're having trouble with money. I also feel so light listening to your sleep tapes when I wake up. Is that normal? That's wonderful, darling. Good. Can I have membership of things? Yes. Why are you asking me 10,000 times like you're desperate? What if I'm stuck between two SPs? Manifest both of them, darling, and then your brain will decide. My MDD helped me see that I was still looking for validation in my 3D. I clicked towards the end. Your mental diet diary. Oh, you were still looking to see if it was working? Waiting to hear the words of validation, waiting to see results, waiting for movement? Yes. Stop that, please. I've been having weird dreams after using your sleep tapes. It's so weird. Sometimes people do, guys, with sleep tapes because it's your mind fucking with you, not wanting you to think the new thoughts. That's all. Don't worry about it. Push through. Yes, Tanya, the successful bakery owner. Yes. You can affirm for as many things as you want. Yes, exactly. Just a question. How do you get out of victim complex after recognizing you have one? Well, you're the only one putting yourself as the victim, guys, okay? There are a lot of people in the world who've had the worst fucking circumstances happening to them, and they still don't think of themselves as a victim. They think of themselves as the victor who's going to fix it, who's going to triumph. You're the only one who decides you're the victim, okay? So you've got to start having powerful thoughts. I would really recommend, darling, you do my Unshakable Confidence course. It's $95 now on my website, and it will really help you get that confident mindset of like, I can do this. Of course I can, and make you understand why you can, why you aren't a victim at all. The only person deciding you're a victim is you. Limitless, you can go to Hogwarts. What if he's a narcissist? Well, first of all, darling, you're creating that with your mind, thinking they are, and they'll keep turning up that way. But you've got to understand, how did you manifest in a person who treats you that way, and why did you put up with the treatment? That's about you. That's how narcissists don't go out with other narcissists. I used to have plenty of them in my life. In fact, almost all my old SPs were, until I changed. You've got to change and stop thinking of them that way. Hi, Loz, do you have a story of having your debts paid in full, e.g. student loans, credit card? Not myself personally, no, darling. But there's plenty of stories in the group. So can you affirm all day? I'm not a big debt person. Can you affirm all day? Okay, you can, but I'm not teaching you robotic affirming. Is that what you're asking? Fuck no. I'm teaching you to change your dominant stories and thoughts during the day. If that's affirming, fine, but can you talk about Neville's It's Not This Man or No Man? Okay, so when Neville was helping people trying to get a specific person, a lot of them were hung up on one person. And then he would say to them, what if you found out that man tomorrow is an axe murderer? Would you still want him? And they go, well, of course not. He's like, well, so it's not this man or no man. It's just a man who loves you, treats you beautifully that you want. And they're like, no, I do want that man. He's like, no. You just said to me, no, if I found that out, I wouldn't want him. And what would happen is there were people who were really hung up on one person, and then he'd be invited to the wedding. And when she was walking down the aisle, it wasn't that guy after all, it was a different guy. And the girl would be looking sheepish, looking at Neville, and Neville would be like, hello, new SP. And guess what? That happens in my group in huge numbers. The amount of hugely successful success stories we have with people with brand new SPs, some of them even got engaged to them, is phenomenal. I've never seen a phenomena like it in any other group of people finding new SPs who treat them like gold. And I'm not saying you can't get your old SP back, but a lot of people in my group don't want their old SPs anymore because they've leveled up so hard that they're like, the fuck do I want you for? Right? Because someone amazing turned up. Okay? Just like Neville said. It's so exhausting to constantly flip thoughts, though. I'm not teaching you to do that, Julie. Are you actually fucking listening to me? I know it can be hard to get on top of your thinking, but I'm not teaching you to robotically affirm or flip every fucking little shitty thought you have all day. I mean, you can if you want to, but I'm not teaching you to exhaust yourself in that way. But if your thinking is so fucking bad, Julie, that it's exhausting you to flip your thoughts, to change them, well, you're going to have to do that for a little while, darling. How bad do you want this? Are you the kind of person who goes to the gym and just stands on the treadmill and does a walk and then talks to their friends and then has a drink and then lifts a few weights and then goes home? You sound like that. You sound lazy as shit. How bad do you want it, darling? I don't know. Not enough, obviously. Don't be a lazy gym girl, guys. Some of you have got really fucking shitty thoughts. Yeah, you might have to flip them for a while. You might have to have a new story for a while. You might have to affirm for a while. You might have to listen to the sleep tapes religiously. You might have to really get on top of your thinking a lot because you've let your brain run you for your whole fucking life. You've caused a whole lot of circumstances and you've done that. Oh, but it's hard. Oh, fucking boo-hoo. So is anything that you really want sometimes, guys. So many of you have been sold this like this is fucking magic. What do you think this is? This is a mental diet you have to keep consistently to change what you already fucking manifested. And some of you are such fucking lazy bitches, and I'm not talking about you, darling, but honestly, some of you are so fucking lazy. Oh, but it's just kind of hard thinking new things. Just slow walk on the treadmill then and get nowhere. Right, Julie? Okay, being harsh, but come on, darling. How bad do you want this? Floz, how are you feeling? I was sick as a dog, Nash, but I'm better. Thank you. It was a case of eating crackers and dry bread for about a week. I don't know what was going on. And because I'm keto, there was nothing in my house that I could eat. I was like, I found a packet of crackers. I was like, I couldn't even eat the chicken soup I'd made. It was like broth, and I was like, whoa. I don't know what was going on. I was like, what's happening? I just barely ate, and I'd lie in bed starving going, I'd love to have food, but everything I'm eating, I'm throwing up. I'm fine now. A family member has an abnormal mammogram, would so appreciate affirmation advice. Thank you, Loz. Darling, first of all, tell them there is nothing wrong with them and they are perfectly healthy, all right? So tell them to think that. Tell them to use my sleep tape overnight, my healing sleep tape. So I have an overnight healing sleep tape. It's based on the Joseph Murphy healing prayer, and it says every cell and organ in my body is changing itself as it knows how to do because my subconscious mind is in control of my body. And it's changing now and renewing me and making me healthy cell by cell, moment by moment, second by second as I lie here sleeping, right? It's really helpful. Tell them to do that. Also tell them to, these are the other things that in the 3D you could do. Stop eating fucking sugar. Alkalize your body, right? And do all the things that people tell you to do to eliminate the C word, right? There's lots of advice out there. She could start doing that. And when she's doing that, she tells herself that it's working. My body is so healthy. Anything wrong with my body is depleting right now, is going away, is healing itself. My body is healing itself as I do this. Understand? Like a placebo. Now you ain't got to do all that, just what you're thinking daily. Yes, guys. SP thinks I'm moving on and got mad. Well, give that good meaning, darling. They still love you, and that's why they got mad. If you persist long enough, it becomes natural and easy. Yes, guys. We got to figure it out. Maybe we get to have both. Decide you get to have both. Oh, that's good, Loz. Stop doing techniques. I need to stay on your thoughts. Yes, mine's real shit. Well, if they're real shit, guys. I was doing so good, not reacting to 3D, but my SP played a song he wrote and I just broke down. Oh, no, darling. Well, stop paying attention to the 3D and thinking it means something. This is so true. My mental diary is a shit show when I started the diary. Oh, no, guys. There's a third party. I know no one compares to me, but it's just the fact that he's with her that bothers me. Well, Julie, darling, you're not understanding you caused her with your thinking that you're not enough or he doesn't want you. Change it. The diary has helped me so much. You need it ASAP. Yeah, guys, I hope that it's really helping people, and I'm hearing feedback that it really is, so that's good. And we're keeping it for 3 full weeks. So wait till you see what your thinking is like by the end of the 3 weeks. It really will have improved. And we're all keeping each other accountable in there, guys. So if you want to keep yourself on top of your thinking, come and join now. You just press my link tree, guys, or go to subconsciouslaws.com where it says coaching. It says the squad, Subconscious Laws Squad, or scroll down the homepage, you'll see it. Subconscious Laws Squad. Can I have a coaching session with you? Now, darling, to have a coaching session, you have to be in the squad because the coaching takes place in the squad, one-to-one over video. You can turn your screen off if you want, but you also have to have done my self-concept course to have done the assessment in the course for me to have assessed you before you're coaching. So, yeah, after you've done that, you can book coaching. What's the 666 method? Oh, my God. What's the 666 method for law of attraction? I'm confused. Darling, the law of attraction doesn't exist. So are you on my chat, a law of assumption chat, asking me about the law of attraction? When there's no process of attraction happening through manifesting, it's all happening through you. So what has attracting got to do with anything? That's just some bullshit. You've just drunk the Kool-Aid of some bullshit. It's bullshit. What's my manifestation candle going to do, Loz? What's putting something under my pillow or putting it in the freezer going to do, Loz? You're just falling for dumb techniques, Grayson. Oh, you said kidding. Oh, fuck. I didn't say that part. Don't laugh, but I realise I'm literally scared of my SP coming in. Any advice? Well, darling, do you think you never deserve things? Do you think you're not good enough to have them? Are you always waiting for the other shoe to drop? What's going on there? Loz, what if I'm stuck between 2 SPs? Just get both. The diary is great too. Thank you. Oh, good. Oh, you're amazing. Oh, thank you, darling. Squad is the best investment in yourself ever. Oh, thank you, Time for Beachin. There's a third party. I know no one compares. Julie, why are you repeating yourself? Hope you're feeling better, Loz. I am now. Your subscription's obviously amazing. Thank you, darling. I know better, Loz. I only watch you and Sasha. Well, Grayson, geez, you scared me for a moment. Why do Twitter things keep coming up and they're called X? It's so fucking dumb. They're coming up on my phone. I didn't even know what it was at first. I was like, if I joined some sex website without knowing, and then I realised it's Twitter. It's such a dumb idea to change the name. Didn't even know what it was. My old SP keeps stalking me, laugh my ass off. I don't even want him anymore. Ha ha! Happens a lot in our group, guys. We get some stalkers. Not that we want to manifest that. But I would. Oh, good, darling. I need to manifest this man as my husband. Well, if you're in the state of need, darling, you won't be manifesting him as your husband any fucking time soon because you're not in the state of we're married. You're not in the state of he's my husband. You're in the state of need. So come and watch my fucking videos instead of doing it wrong. You're doing it all wrong. You can have a sprinkle at the end of your fucking username and it won't do shit because you're in the state of needing and wanting. What are you doing? What if guys, why are you repeating your questions? Can I affirm all day? Guys, I've read these. I can't believe it's taken me a year to realise that thinking about the past a lot is what stops the current manifestation despite doing all the self-concept. You're only realising this now. What are you feasting on all day? That's why you've got to do this diary, guys. If you're not aware of your thinking, please. If you're thinking about the past all day, you're going to fuck it up. While investigating my thoughts, I realised I have a fear of rejection. Can I affirm for this? Hang on, I just had a brain fart moment. I was thinking of something else. While investigating my thoughts, I realised I have a fear of rejection. Well, get rid of that, darling. I am more than good enough. Everyone wants me. I'm always wanted. That old rejection story of me, that doesn't happen to me anymore. Work on that, darling. I keep falling asleep during SATs. Well, don't do SATs then. Just do it wide awake. Guys, you don't have to be in a state akin to sleep. Who told you that? Like everyone being rejected for opportunities or friends leaving me, will stop thinking that happens and stop banging that drum of that story. I keep bringing my SP back and forth. We're off now, exhausted. I just want to marry him already. Well, darling, you're doing this all wrong because you're not in the state of married, are you? I just want him already. I just need him. I'm chucking a tantrum. Is that going to get you married? He's going to be thinking, oh, fuck that needy bitch. I can't be further away from her if I tried. God damn it, she wants me so bad. I'm looking down at her because she's so in love with me and I just feel ick about her. Please go and watch my videos, please. Wow, that makes sense. Good, darling. Good morning. Good morning. Self-concept is great. Can I still be in the think wrong about SP or self-concept take care of everything? What? Self-concept is great. Can it still be? I think, yeah. So if your self-concept's really good, but you're still thinking bad thoughts about your SP, you've got to change those, guys. How do you expect your reality to change if you're still thinking the old story about the old shit? So if a person was telling me that SP has a third party. Hang on. Sorry, guys, I'm getting WhatsApp messages. The mental diary helping with fixating on timing. Oh, good, Kim. Guys, if you're fixated on the 3D or the timing, do the diary. I've always been able to manifest anything and any guy, but since working on my self-concept, my SP is gone. Why? I don't know, Shannon, were you so desperately wanting this one in particular? Do you have a really shitty bad story about him? Have you got a story that now you fucked it up? What's your story? Read it. You just said it. I've always been able to do it, but this is fucked up. Well, you got a story that you fucked it up. Stop saying that. Doesn't Neville teach a state akin to sleep? Yes, he does, but you don't have to. Guys, I fucking affirm and visualise while walking around. I can visualise while walking down the street with my eyes wide open. I don't have to be half asleep. He says it's a good thing to do, but you don't have to. I'm saying if you start falling asleep doing it, don't do it that way. It is great to get in that drowsy kind of theta brainwave state, of course, but this is a person who said they're falling asleep. So I'm saying don't do it then. I'm so happy you've been going live more. Yes, I have. My bunny wasn't doing too well this week, but now she's got a lot better. I know she'll fully recover. She is fully recovered. I've been manifesting stuff fast as fuck while helping put the mini courses and fuck 3D. Oh, have you put up the mini courses? Oh, good, have you? Maybe you're like absorbing it surreptitiously, subconsciously, Jenna, and everything is going faster. If I don't want somebody to find out about something, what can I say? Say they never find out. Stop worrying about them finding out. Decide they don't find out. How do we visualize if we don't know who the SP will be? You just visualize a person in your bed, a man, warm arms around you, their breath, their smell. You don't even need to know their face, darling. Thank you for liking the live, guys. Hang on, I'm scrolling up because I missed a few. Oh, did I not? I got them all. Loz, what affirmations can I say for my mum accepting and loving my SP? Well, stop telling the story that she doesn't accept him. That's the problem. You got a story he doesn't accept him. She thinks he's not educated enough. We're a different religion. She doesn't like me dating someone older than me. Whatever the story is you're holding about why she doesn't like him, get rid of that. Affirm against it. Lol, yes, I'm reading it all more in depth while making sure it's ready for the website. Oh, really, Jenna? Oh, so you're absorbing information and it's changing the 3D for you whilst reading Fuck the 3D. So Jenna is currently uploading all of this onto our website. So if you don't come and join the squad by the end of this month, by the end of August, by about the 28th of August, this will be gone and it will be on our website for a lot more than the squad membership price. Okay? So make sure you get it now. Jenna's hiding the magic vein. Thoughts on seeing your manifestation in your dreams? Well, give a good meaning, guys, that it's manifesting in your dreams. Lois, how do I revise SP making a profile and adding his ex? Who cares? Guys, if you're caring about them being friends with their exes, I'm friends with all my exes, bar about 2 of them who are upset with me. You've got a jealousy problem or an I'm not good enough problem or they're going to like them better than me problem. It's nothing to do. You can make him not want the profile, make the profile all you like, make him unblock the ex or block the ex or whatever, and it's not going to change your thinking that you're not good enough and other people compare to you and he doesn't want you, is it? So then another thing will come along that you'll get jealous about and then you'll lose him anyway because it's your thinking about she's a threat, they're a threat, he doesn't want me, I'm not good enough, that's causing her to even be in his profile. You understand? Hi, Loz, SP came back but not planning dates. Well, decide they're planning dates. Decide they're always sending you morning texts and evening texts and planning dates and so sweet to you. Where can I find the guides in the squad? Guys, listen, it's different on everyone's device. So if you have like a Samsung or a Google, whatever, it's going to be different from an iPhone, okay? And then it's going to be different on a laptop. On a laptop, you can see the word guides in the top menu very easily. It says guides. But on a phone, it's a bit different. There's a burger menu with little lines at the top on the left-hand side. If you press it, it'll drop down and say guides. But you just kind of got to navigate the Facebook group menu. So guys, the squad is a Facebook group, a private Facebook group. So each person's device is going to look a bit different. Just try, I'll put like guides in the search bar, go across the menu, go to the side menu, just search for it on your device, guys. I can't figure out what my self-concept issue is exactly. Well, that's what I teach, guys. That's why I do coaching and that's why I have assessments in my courses. So if you really don't know what your self-concept issue is, darling, get my self-concept course called A Kick-Ass You. There is an assessment in there and it will tell you exactly what your self-concept issue is and then give you all the tools to change it, okay? It's $145 on my website. How to live in the end tips. We're living in the end all the time of our manifestation that we want. Living in the end of something hasn't fucked up. Living in the end of married. Living in the end of a masterful manifestation queen. Living in the end of confident. Living in the end of, it's what you're doing actually all the time. It's your mental diet, your state you're in all the time. However, if you're talking about how to specifically like visualize living in the end or affirming for living in the end, you can have a scene that implies it's already happened. Like if you want to be married, maybe think of having a baby. If you want to be rich, imagine lying on your yacht in Monaco. Something that implies you're already wealthy. Got it? My self-concept issue is rejection. Any advice? Well, you've probably got a story that you're not good enough, darling, or there's something wrong with you, and therefore you think you're going to get rejected because you've got a story about yourself. You've got to change that story about yourself. How to manifest that my boyfriend wants kids, accidentally manifested the opposite. Well, decide he does want kids, darling. Decide every time you massage his balls in the shower, you're joining his vasectomy back together or whatever. Right? Decide you've got kids. See yourself pregnant. See yourself with a baby. See yourself as a mum. Doesn't matter what he says. Our Facebooks are fucked up. Well, some of your Facebooks are fucked up. Oh, I'm laughing at what I just said. Every time you think of your recipe, think of them in a way you want them to manifest. Exactly, guys, not the old way. Update your socials, y'all. Yeah, sometimes, guys, you might need to just update your Facebook. A lot of you are coming to us and you're like, this is happening with Facebook. It's like, when was the last time you updated your Facebook? Oh, 1985? That might be the problem. Right, guys? Thought so. Just need to say it. Oh, good, Ellie. Is it on to script the middle? Is it on okay to script the middle? I don't tell anyone to do anything about the middle, but you can. Go ahead if you really want to, because you can't possibly think the end's going to happen. Fuck with the how. Even if he says he wants to focus on himself, can he still manifest a relationship or let him focus? What? Guys, if you've got a person who isn't prioritizing you and not focusing on you and focusing on themselves, it's not about them. How can I change them? How can I make him want the relationship? Bitch, what happened to you in childhood that makes you think you don't get prioritized? Oh, well, I had an alcoholic father and he never paid attention to me and always prioritized alcohol over me. So maybe I've manifested in a man who also doesn't prioritize me and prioritizes his own mental health issues. It's actually nothing to do with him. No shit. That's just an example, darling. So what are you thinking about you that's causing him to not prioritize you? That's why it's happening. It's nothing to do with him. There, you pushed out. What are you pushing out? I don't get prioritized. People don't pay me the attention I want. I don't get what I want. What are you doing? Circumstances don't matter. Oh, my God, guys, in my voice loss. Loss for the brain part of the journal. Can I have 7 good things, but I did 5 bad things? Yes, of course, guys. Like, do it however it helps you. If you haven't found 10 and 10, then it's fine. I just tick whatever you've done that week. You know what I mean? And you can add your own or make your own 10. Or does it have to be a total of 10? Not really, guys. Just so it gives you an indication, right? How to manifest SP's mum out of the picture when she lives with him. I love your videos, by the way. Oh, thank you, darling. Were you thinking she's a problem? So you're going to have to manifest her away because in your mind she's a problem, right? So stop thinking she's a problem and see her not living there. SP is still separated from me. We are married and came to the rest of our things. How to persist. Oh, came to get the rest of your things. So you've got a story there. You're still separated. You've got to have the story all together. See what the story is? So how are you going to be in the state of married if you're in the state right now of separated? You just said it. I know you're just telling me for the question, but do you understand what you're doing wrong? If I was abused emotionally and physically by my mum as a kid, how do I revise it when I still hurt? Look, guys, when you've had abuse as a child, it's very hard to relive that experience with revision. I wouldn't recommend it. We did that in therapy, and one girl who had been abused was rocking in a corner for about 4 hours afterwards, and it was so distressing for her having even remotely relived this experience. I don't recommend that. The closest thing you should do to that, darling, is going to say someone was walking towards your room to hurt you. You revise the event just before they walk to your room. Like, imagine them not even being in the house. Imagine them outside at the door and someone intercepts them, some police arrest them and they never even get to your door. That kind of thing, darling, if you can. I have the same repeating pattern of SP ghosting me for weeks and then coming back. I believe he comes. What? So if they're ghosting you guys, you've got a ghosting issue in your own mind. Why do you keep getting ghosted? What are you thinking about you that's causing you to get ghosted? It's not about them. It's not about them. It's not about them. It's not about them. I love your knowledge on what the issue I should be affirming against is. Guys, that's what anyone should be doing. If you're watching any coaches and they're not analysing what your actual issue is, they could teach you any bullshit affirmation in the world or any bullshit technique. It's actually not going to help you because you haven't uncovered the root cause of what the fuck you were thinking that caused the circumstance. Do you understand? If they're not analysing you and they can't analyse you and they're just teaching techniques, nothing will change for you. It might change just for the moment and then you'll lose it again because you haven't uncovered the thinking that caused it. The thinking will come back, you'll lose your manifestation, then you'll come running to me and say, I lost it. And I'll say, did you uncover the self-concept issues that were causing the loss of the thing in the first place? No. Oh, well, shit. Now you have to do that, don't you? Guides are not in the free group. Guys, if you're looking for this in the free group, are you listening to me? It's in the squad. Guys, the guides aren't in, they're in part of my squad. How long do you think a manifestation should last? What is too long of not getting it? What do you mean, Crystal? You're really lost. You're manifesting right now. So what you're currently manifesting is it's not being here. You're saying, how long should I wait for it? So you're doing it all wrong. You're in the state of waiting, not in the state of having. If you want it to turn up real fucking fast, you better get in the state of it's already here. You're in the state of how long is this going to take? Which is the complete opposite of what you should be thinking, which is it's here now. I am it. Please go and watch all my videos. You're fucking hella lost. That's why it's not here. Please, guys, if you're so lost that you're asking questions like, How long should this manifestation take? How long until I give up? Huh? You're not aware that it's your awareness that's causing it not to turn up, are you? Oh, fuck, is that what the problem is? Yes, because that's what manifests, your awareness. Oh, shit, help me, Loz. Guys, if you're thinking like that, you need to go and get my free mini course. It's on subconsciousloz.com or in my link tree. It's called Everything You've Learned About Manifesting is Wrong, and it teaches you about your awareness right now is what's manifesting. So if you're aware it's taking a long time, guess what will happen? It'll take even fucking longer. Because you're aware it's taking time. You're aware it's not here. You're aware of that shit. Right, I've got to go, guys. I've got so many things to do and my phone is literally about to run out of batteries. So come and get the Mental Diet Diary, the new part yellow. Week 2 is dropping today. You can get the other part that was part last week and just join with us and keep going. So you could start on week 1 this week if you're just joining now and progressively follow along with us. You can still post your week 3 when we're in week 4. That's absolutely fine. And at the end of every week, we keep accountable and post our scores, right? Our progress scores. There's also Make Them Obsessed inside the squad. There's also my coaching you can watch. There's all the replays. You can go live with me on a Friday. There's the mentors to answer your questions. It's such an amazing, fantastic support group for only $35. Come and join in my link tree, guys, the squad, or where it says Fuck the 3D, and you can get the whole Fuck the 3D course now, plus Make Them Obsessed, plus all those other bonuses, or you can get Unshakable Confidence and Unshakable and Manifest New Love, or Unshakable Love, the bundle, which is out now. Or you can come and do coaching with me, or come watch my latest YouTube video, which has a lovely SP success story of a guy being obsessed with her, or go to my Instagram, blah, 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 blah. So many resources, guys. Just go to subconsciousloz.com or my link tree, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.